Oh, righty. What's this now? Oh, fake tweet. Imagine this is actually real, right? Yeah, it's obviously fake. I love these fake freaking accounts that come on here and they tweet out something that's outrageous. Like, are we serious? Just saw a fake Ken Rosenthal Twitter account try to get one past us saying the Cardinals have acquired Cody Bellinger. Like, if you're gonna troll, if you're gonna make a fake writer account, like a fake Jeff Passan, a fake Ken Rosenthal, a fake John Heyman or Morosi account, at least make the tweets believable. Just thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians live stream for you guys. Guardians just wrapped up a 3-game series against the Kansas City Royals, a team that they have had a crazy amount of success against as of late. And actually, we only have one more series against these guys the rest of the year. It's not until September. It's crazy how it goes, right? For those also wondering, how have we done against them? Well, let's actually keep track here. So we faced them first time in June, took 2 of 3. And then in July, of course, we took 3 of 4, and then 2 of 3. And then, of course, here we are. So, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins. 1, 2, 3 losses. We're 7 and 3. Looks pretty good. Yeah. So we have guaranteed a season series win over Kansas City. No matter what happens in the final series in September. If you're curious about the other divisional opponents, Detroit, we have not done well against them at all this year. It's actually very concerning because they're not a very good team, and yet we can't seem to beat them. We have only played them twice, though. We lost 2 of 3 in April when we stunk. Then we lost 2 of 3 in May when we stunk. And we don't face them again until August, middle August. 4-game series. And then we have a 2-game series after that in September. It's funny. The only time we faced Detroit was when we stunk. Now that we're finally good, we don't face them until next month. And who knows what the Guardians are going to look like at that point. Now, talking about our next opponent, the Chicago White Sox, we've only played them, well, we played them, 6 times? 2 series? And we didn't do so well in those 2 because, of course, that was when we stunk. Yeah. That was when we were horrible. So it'll be interesting to see how we do because we face them again next 4 days. And then we face them 3 times, 1 series in August, and that's it. So 7 more games against them. We have to take off in this series here. I want nothing more. I want at least a split. At least a split. 3 out of 4 would be perfect. 3 out of 4 would be perfect against the Chicago White Sox. Because for those keeping track, we're 2 and 4 against them. So we win this series coming up, take 3 out of 4. That'll put us at 5 and 5. With 1 series left. I need 3 out of 4 here. I need it. I need it so bad. With 1 series to go in August against these guys. And for all we know, they could be unloading their roster this week. These next 4 games are going to be interesting. There's a lot of rumors. Tim Anderson could be gone. Lance Lynn's probably getting traded. Cease could be traded. Giolito could be traded. Diekman or whatever could be traded. Graveman, Diekman, whoever's on that team could be traded in the bullpen. I mean, you never know. Robert could get traded. The Moncada could get traded. The janitor could get traded. That concession worker out in the outfield could get traded. I don't know. The whole franchise could get traded. You don't know. You just don't know. Super late, but seen you were streaming, so popped in. What's up, Uchi, huh? Need to beat KC 80% of games in full strat. Yeah, they are. We need a boost, man, because the more experience in postseason, the more they could be dangerous. Heck, McKenzie and Bieber could be back. Tito isn't getting any younger. No, and neither is Jose. He's already in what, year 2? Yeah, you could get traded. Rudy could get traded. They could get traded. No, obviously, I'm joking. And we have the longest drought in baseball. No. No, I want to see us win a World Series within the next 5 years, at least. Yeah. But we'll see how things go there. But anyways, we're going to look at this series against Kansas City. And I'll be honest with you. That first game against Kansas City did not have me thinking good thoughts for this game, for this series. But, to be fair, that game was just ugly all around. Offense didn't wake up until, middle to late in the game. As I've mentioned in previous streams, in that first game of the series, Ahmed, when the game didn't really matter, 3 hits. When the game finally mattered, pretty much, when we were in a spot to possibly tie, take the lead, do some damage. Oh, what does this loser do? Double play. Can't make it up. You really can't make it up. But yeah, first game of the series, Ryan Yarbrough against Logan Allen. And as usual, we couldn't really touch Yarbrough for some reason. It's that Rays blood that he's got in him, I guess. Yeah, the Rays are still he's still a Ray at heart, I guess, because we couldn't touch him. We couldn't touch this guy at all. We did get 10 hits, but only 3 runs. I mean, are we serious? Logan Allen, 7 innings, which was good. Length, love it. 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 5 Ks and 2 homers allowed. And then Yarbrough, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout. No walks. 1 strikeout, 1 earned run. Yeah, that's not going to work against their starter. But we did get to Kuas, who gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. That's a walk, the guy. But we couldn't get after Hernandez or Barlow, which I could see both of those guys getting traded by Tuesday. Overall, how the scoring happened. Top of the second, Eddie Olivares, 2-run double. That was when they got after Logan Allen. And it looked like that was going to be all that they could get, because Logan Allen did pretty good. And then the 6th inning happened, and everything just kind of fell off. Everything fell apart. And 2-run homer for Perez. Made it 4-0. And then Josh Bell decided to show up. Yeah, RBI single. And then just for another little added protection, added insurance, Michael Garcia homered. Made it 5-1. And because the Guardians like doing fake comebacks in the bottom of the 7th, Miles Straw singled in 2 runs and made it a 2-run game. Guardians couldn't get any closer. And as far as how many runners they left on base, we left a total of 7 guys on base. We were 2 for 10 as a team with runners in scoring position. Can't have that. Especially when the opponent was 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position, and they left 4 on base. Can't have that. You cannot have that at all. What's up, Eric? But yeah, Yarbrough is 3-5, 4.70 ERA. Allen got the loss. Just a bad loss on his end, I guess. 3.39 ERA, and then Barlow got his 12th save of the year, 5.15 ERA. So after that, we head to yesterday's game. And of course, we had Aaron Savali on the mound, who, if you remember last time he faced Kansas City, he diced him up. He was like one of those chefs out there, just dicing them up. They really couldn't touch him last time. Now this game, once again, he gave us good length. Pause. 8 innings, 5 hits allowed, only 1 run, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. I guess you could say that was another Civ Ace masterclass, low key, in terms of innings. Really helped the bullpen out, knowing that we had Gavin going today, and we didn't know what to expect from him. Greinke, on the other hand, 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, one strikeout, 2 home runs allowed to the same guy, mind you, Bo Naylor. Double dong day for him. Love to see that out of the kid. And he has already matched the production from Mike Zunino when it comes to home runs and RBIs. Pretty impressive. It took him, 20 less games to do that? And he's only going to get better as long as Tito doesn't bench him for like 4 straight days, because that's what he does. He'll, when Bo Naylor has a big game, he'll immediately rest him the very next day. But Savali was masterful. 4-2 record now, 2.54 ERA for Savali. And believe it or not, there is a bit of trade interest in him. We'll see what happens. And then Greinke's 1-11, 5.49 ERA. And essentially most of our runs were scored from Bo Naylor, who had a home run in the bottom of the 3rd. He was actually the first guy to get a hit off of Greinke. So that's a good way to get your first hit of the day, right? Yeah. So he had a solo blast. And then Lopez tied it up. RBI single in the top of the 5th. And then immediately right afterwards, Will Brennan responded with an RBI single of his own. And then essentially the big time, insurance hit came from Bo Naylor again with a 2-run homer. And then for the little bow on top, Jose Ramirez had to contribute with an RBI single. Made it 5-1. Yep. That was a good game. But yeah, 8 hits, 5 runs, and an error for the Guardians. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then we talk about today's game. Now, of course, I didn't stream it. I thought about it, but I was like, I'm not going to stream this game. I want to see if they can finish it off without me streaming. And we had Gavin on the mound. And to be honest, Gavin, once again, looked a little shaky. Not really, in terms of balls and strikes this time. It was just his control was a little off in the 1st, and that ruined him for the rest of the game. 30 pitches in the 1st inning. After that, he did all right. 4 shutout innings, 3 hits, 2 walks. Not that bad. 5 Ks, 3.35 ERA for him. And then Marsh was on the mound for the Royals. 2 innings, or 2 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks. That's a lot of 4s. 3 Ks and a home run, and he has a 7.04 ERA. The home run came from none other than Jose Ramirez. In fact, he homered twice in this game, making this the first time since 2021, when Jose and Franmil did it, that we've had 2 players hit 2 home runs in the same game back-to-back days. Yesterday was Bo, today was Jose. Call it the Bose duo. Yeah, Jose homer, 2-run homer in the bottom of the 1st, and at that point, it was all Guardians for the most part. And then bottom of the 2nd, Will Brennan contributed with an RBI as Gabriel Arias pulled a slick move going between the catcher's legs to beat the tag at home plate. They actually reviewed it because originally they called him out. And Tito reviewed it, both the actual play and then to see if there was blocking the plate. There wasn't. Tag was late. Arias is safe. 3-0 Guards. And then Stephen Kwan walked in a run, made it 4-0. And then Jose hit his 16th homer of the year. He's right up there with Josh Naylor now. I think they're tied for the team lead in homers now. Again, they've been tied, I think, a couple times this year. So it's 5-0 at that point. There was a solo blast, of course. And then David Fry, 2-run homer. 7-0, just like that. And then, because we can't have a shutout again, pretty much, Michael Garcia, RBI double. Tyler Freeman responds with an RBI single, 8-1, but bottom 6. And then the Royals would add another 3 runs. I'm sorry, no, 2 runs. Dairon Blanco, RBI double. And then to wrap it all up in the top of the 9th, MJ Melendez with a solo shot made it 8-3. But overall, Guardians win. So all we care about is a win. Again, in terms of how the pitchers did, Williams 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Marsh went 2 2/3, 5 hits allowed, 4 runs, 4 walks, 3 Ks, and a homer. Great stuff. Remember when average starting pitchers gave you 6 innings or better, right? Right, yeah. Go up 3-1 to 3-0 in the playoffs. 3 should be fine. Yeah. Oh no, 3-0 in the DS would mean we sweep the series. That'd be a sweep because it's a best of 5. But we win the series. Sandlin got the win. 5-3, 3.63 ERA. Marsh took the loss. He's 0-5 with a 7.04 ERA. So we take care of Kansas City. And now I talk about tomorrow's series, starting with the 4th place Chicago White Sox, who are 20 games under. Tomorrow's start will be Tanner Bybee against Dylan Cease. And as always, we will go to the StatMuse page. And if you're wondering, I will be streaming this game tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming this game tomorrow. We're essentially facing every pitcher that didn't, except for what would be Lance Lynn, but he's probably getting traded, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But it looks like, we'll be facing probably their 4 better pitchers. Oh, wow. Damn. Pirates just went yard. Ryan Reynolds. Wow. Up 2-1 over San Diego. Huh. So Dylan Cease coming off a start 4 days ago against Minnesota. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 9 Ks. But he got a no decision. Before that, he beat Atlanta. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 6 Ks. He got the win. And then before that, he faced St. Louis. 6 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs, 8 Ks. Now, overall, let's take a look at his history against us. I'm pretty sure he low-key owns us. Let me see here. I know he did a couple years ago. But he could easily be traded by the time we play him. Sure. He's 5. Oh, okay. So he's 5-4. All right. Well, that makes sense. 5-4 with a 3.72 ERA and 52 Ks in 11 appearances. Last year in 2020, or so far in 2023, he's 1-1. Last year, he only lost to us once. And that was, I believe, his first start against us. Yeah. But like I said, the last time we faced Chicago, or the SouthSiders, I should say, the last time we faced these guys was when we absolutely stunk. And this team obviously has gotten better since then. So we'll see how things go. Hoping for, a good start to the series at least. That would be nice. But Bybee on the mound against Chicago. Bybee is 6-2, 3.04 ERA, and 85 Ks. And Dylan Cease is 4-3, 4.04 ERA, and he has 138 Ks And of course, like I just literally mentioned just a mere minutes ago, all of the White Sox best pitchers are on the trade block. I think every single one, pretty much, except for maybe Kopech. Giolito obviously is. Cease is. Lance Lynn, literally, could be traded within the next few hours, possibly. Word is the Rays and the Dodgers are competing for his services. We'll see who woos the White Sox more. But against Cease, Arias actually hit a home run off of him. He's batting 600 and 5 ABs with a homer and an RBI. Brennan, 1 homer and an RBI, batting 405 at-bats. And Josh Naylor has 3 RBIs off of Cease, too. Yeah, of course. That's usually the way it goes. The guys that you never expected. So, Dodgers suck. And I'm not going to say they suck. They just stink a little bit. I'm just trying to get 3. Yeah. What good win. Yep. Very good win today for Cleveland. So, yeah, that's the first game of the series. I'll be streaming it tomorrow. Should be fun. Now let's talk about game 2. This game will be on Apple TV, and it will be Lucas Giolito, who's 6-6 with a 3.79 ERA, 131 Ks, going up against, I assume, a bullpen game, probably with Curry starting, although I don't know. Curry pitched the 9th inning today, so I don't know how they're going to do that. By the way, did you guys know that we signed Amir Garrett? Just thought you guys, in case you guys didn't hear, the Guardians, I guess, signed Amir Garrett to a minor league deal. So we'll see how he does in AAA, and we'll see if they bring him up. I could see it, especially for this game. I would not be shocked. I mean, I think he was a starter in Cincinnati when he first came up. I wouldn't be shocked if we started Amir. But I don't know if we're going to even see him at all. But against Giolito, Jimenez has a homer with 2 RBIs. Naylor has a homer with 2 RBIs. Jose, as you'd expect, has a homer with 4 RBIs, batting 273 and 33 at-bats. And then Ahmed has 1 RBI off of him, batting 412 and 17 at-bats. And of course, like I literally just mentioned, this is subject to change because, again, essentially all their good pitchers are on the trade block. And a trade could literally go down at any moment. Heck, we could be just a mere hour from first pitch and a trade could happen. I've seen that happen before. Most notably, a couple years ago, didn't involve the Guardians. It was the Red Sox and the Rays. Jalen Beeks was supposed to go for, I think, for Tampa, I believe it was. And he got pulled. Yeah, he got pulled from his start and he got traded mere minutes later. You never know. A trade could happen at any moment, especially this time of year. But we'll see what we do. Again, Giolito, looking at his history against us, I think at the beginning of his career, he was absolutely awful. But then he made like an alteration, and he's 5-4 in his career with a 2.38 ERA, 83 Ks, and 13 appearances. Actually, his career, yeah, like I said, started off 0-2 against us. That was in 2018 when the Guardians were essentially in their low-key heyday before we kind of sent some people away. Now, he did lose his last start against us last year. Oh, Jammer Candelario is headed to the New York Yankees. There's the Yankees. Break-in trade news. Is this legit? I gotta remember. I gotta verify if it's legit. Now, if my Twitter... Oh, it's not. Okay. All right. Another fake tweet. Wow, this guy is not cool. Not cool, man. Because when it comes up on my Twitter feed, it comes up as Ken Rosenthal. This person is not seeing heaven. I swear to God. This person is not seeing heaven. God's going to show him this tweet. He's like, you portrayed yourself as Ken Rosenthal. The Ken Rosenthal doesn't show the verified symbol. Freaking losers, dude. My God. See what I mean? Oh, what's this? John Ross is retiring. Whatever. But yeah, last year, Giolito lost his last start against us. 9 hits allowed, 6 runs. Sheesh. I think I remember that game too. That was in July. We absolutely pummeled that dude. Yeah, that was tough. But overall, he's had a number as of late. So it'll be fun to see how we do against old Gio. Now, overall, you look at his last couple starts here. What good winner? We'll be all right. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Yusuf. How you doing? But you look at Giolito's last 3 starts, the 9th of the 9th of July against St. Louis, 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks. And since then, he's struggled a bit. Took the loss against the Mets on the 18th of July. Oh, fouled it off. Wow. Took the loss against the Mets on July 18th. 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 8 runs, 5 walks, and 5 Ks. Ouch. But then he bounced back a little bit against Minnesota in his last start just 3 days ago. Didn't take a win or a loss. 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, no runs allowed, and 9 Ks. So he had a big bounce back game. Now, the Guardians have shown that they can hit him. Yeah, but they haven't faced him yet this year. So we'll see how we do. But like I said, overall, Jimenez homered off of him with 2 RBIs. Naylor and Ramirez have homered off of him with 6 combined RBIs from those 2 guys. As I might have said yesterday, this offense goes as they go. And if Jose gets hot again, which, like I said, tonight or today, he homered twice. If he's officially back like that, I could see him just going off in this series. He loves facing Chicago. Just like how a lot of our guys like facing freaking Kansas City. Just like Bo Naylor now. But yeah, Straw, I need him to actually show up a little bit too. He's batting .308 against Giolito. That's impressive. He has the second best batting average against him in 13 at-bats, batting .308. It's impressive. But Giolito, 6-6, 3.79 ERA, 131 Ks for him. See how it goes. Third game of the series, another 7-10. Logan Allen going on the mound for the Guardians. Lefty, 4-3 record, 3.39 ERA, 76 Ks. Grandal homered off of him. He's got 1 homer, 2 RBIs, and Zavala has an RBI off of him. Again, Grandal, another piece that could be traded. Could the Guardians go after him? No. I think we're not going to look at a catcher anymore. Especially with Bo hitting really well. And now David Fry is actually showing up. I don't think they're going to go after a catcher much anymore. I think they like what they have there. I think we're going to look at outfielder, obviously. Outfielder, starter, and maybe a reliever. Yeah, that's what we're going to look at. That's our big 3 right now. Yep. Now, in terms of who's starting for the White Sox, it doesn't say exactly. So I got to look. That would be... Hang on. I got to look here. Wait, when did Gio start last? The 23rd. So my guess is it would be who started the 24th, I believe. Yeah. Is it not going to be Kopech or something? Wait. Was it who started? Because they didn't even play the 24th. Who did they start on the 25th? Yeah, it's probably going to be Kopech. They haven't announced it officially yet. But yeah, it sounds like going to be Kopech. Does that mean we still have to face whoever is pitching tonight, which would have been Lance Lynn? Was that when Lance Lynn was supposed to pitch? Because it was supposed to be Lynn tonight. But they got 3 hours. Are they going to pitch him and risk him getting absolutely whacked versus the Cubs? In which case, that would scare away the Rays or the Dodgers. My guess is I don't think he'll make a start tonight. There's no way you start him tonight. I don't think they start him tonight. Ross, record for the fastest 40-yard dash time. Yeah, do not care, buddy. No, do not care. So, yeah. Who else do they have besides those guys? Unless it's a bullpen game. Well, let's see. Who did they start on the 23rd? Oh, that was Giolito. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's anybody else. Huh, that's weird. Well, anyways, let's take a look at Kopech against us. I know we haven't really faced him a whole lot. Let's see here. Well, we'll look at Lance Lynn too, because we'll probably, if we have to face him, rather be safe than sorry. Oh yeah, it was Schultens. It could be a bullpen game too. Let's see here. This is always a fun part. Trying to diagnose who you're going to be facing in that series. Yeah, it'll probably wind up being who I think it is. Yeah. It's probably going to be Cease, Gio, bullpen game, and Lynn. They could easily do back to and Kopech. It's going to be probably that combination. Well, I don't know. If they get rid of Lynn, they might call somebody up. I have no idea. But for the time being, we're going to look at Lance Lynn's stats and everything and see how he's done. Of course, his last start against Minnesota, heading into the night's game. We'll see how he does against the Cubs if he pitches. He lost his last start, went 6 2/3, 8 hits allowed, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, and 6 Ks. Now against us, let's see how he's done against us. Lance Lynn. He has faced us. He's 6-5 with a 3.47 ERA, 87 Ks, and 14 appearances. The last time he lost to us was 2022, September 21st, when we absolutely pummeled the crap out of him. 9 hits, 6 runs. He went 6 innings. He's pretty much gone about 6 innings almost every time we faced him. Last start, though, came back in May. 7 innings, 3 runs allowed. And again, that was when we were garbage. So, that'd be fun to see how we do. I'm intrigued. Now, let's take a look at Kopech. Because I expect him to be on the mound against us, too. I haven't seen anything official. Kopech is 1-1 with a 3.05 ERA and 26 strikeouts in 7 appearances. I think at first he was like a reliever, but he was made a starter. In his last 2 starts, he's 1-0 with a no decision. He went 6 innings in 2022, and then his first start against us this year went 7 innings. So overall, he's been pretty good. The one time he lost to us was when he went 1 inning as a reliever, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs. Ouch. Was he a reliever at that time, or was he a starter? Oh yeah, Kickle started. That's right. Okay, we smacked those guys, man. Damn. That was when we beat them 12-11. That was when they had Craig Kimbrell. That was right after they got Craig Kimbrell. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. Yeah, we won this game. That's right. Yeah, they had Craig Kimbrell. Sure. That's right. And then Sebi Zavala had 3 home runs in that game. I remember that game now. Yep. I remember that game now. That was outrageous. Outrageous stuff that we saw in that game. Not even kidding at all. All right. Kopech is starting on Sunday. Yeah. Dylan Floro to the Twins. Where are you seeing that at? No way they would do that. They're not doing that. I haven't seen anything, but it's. That's the thing, though. I don't know. I don't know why I'm freaking out because I remember I don't get notifications on Twitter for some reason. Let me check. I swear to God, if the Twins traded for Dylan Floro, I'm gonna be freaking. Oh, that's that time of year though. Alex Fudge traded with 2-way contract. Here, Woj. Damn. What a name, Fudge. I swear, dude. Let's see if this is legit. I don't know why Quandale would freaking cap like that. Nah. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is true. Damn. Wow. Jorge Lopez to the Marlins for Dylan Floro. Huh. Did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. Dylan Floro to the freaking Marlins. I mean, not to the Twins. Huh. Let me see how he's done this year. Gotta love a breaking trade stuff. And this is actually legit, too. Yeah. Dylan Floro. 3-5. About a 5, almost a 5 ERA. 11 walks, 41 Ks. What's his contract? If we acquire somebody, the first thing I'm going to look at is their contract. But should I be surprised considering the fact that the Twins lost today? And they're feeling the heat from the Guardians again? Now, I want to see the Guardians respond to this by going out and getting like, a solid bat or something. Classic Twins making the first move of the division. Right? Making the first, firing the first shot in the division. How's Chris Antonetti going to respond to that? Dylan Floro. I don't know if Scott's, watching, the Twins fan that is a moderator on the channel. Wait, Crazy Dog, you have a moderator that's a Twins fan? Yeah. Because believe it or not, Scott's actually cool. But Dylan Floro is in the final year of his deal. So they're essentially just getting him as a rental. They could easily extend him, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know, though. No idea. Da, 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 da. Wow. Dylan Floro. Huh. Interesting. Saw the way today was Jose Ramirez's 22nd multi-homer game of his career. Wow. Okay. Game Hofer. Dylan Floro was shit. I mean, I didn't say he was good. I mean, what? I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. Niners are signing. What the heck? Chiava Tizino. Who? Niners. Oh well. So yeah, Jorge Lopez, the guy they acquired last year. Funny thing is, last year the Twins sent Yanir Cano to the O's for Jorge Lopez. And now this year they trade Jorge Lopez to the Marlins for Dylan Floro. Now, what about Jorge Lopez? Is he a free agent too coming up? Damn, I did not expect them to trade Lopez. Jorge Lopez. Jorge Lopez. Yeah. Oh, wait, they traded a guy who still has 1 full year of arbitration left. Huh. Wow. So Marlins are going to have Jorge Lopez for a whole another year. Yay. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, I think, guys. Yeah. Because we have the Apple TV Plus game on the 28th and the 29th. Oh, and then we have the 30th. And okay, that's going to be Kopech. Okay. Savale versus Kopech. Final game of the series. 4-2, 254 ERA, 54 Ks for Savale. And then Kopech, 4-9 with a 4.44 ERA, 107 Ks. And then we look at Kopech's last start against Chicago yesterday. Took the loss, 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Now, is it possible he gets traded? You never know. So that must mean Lynn would probably go in the 3rd game of the series. Or no, because that would still... No. It would be a bullpen game. Yeah. They would probably have a bullpen game. Most likely. Because they're not going to pitch Lynn on 2 days rest. So, yeah, Kopech against the Guardians. Let's take a look here. Where'd it go? Did I get rid of that page? Darn it. Oh, well, let's look it up again. Okay, Michael Kopech. Oh, I already did look at that. That's right. Yeah, I already went through Kopech. That's right. Duh. So we're not going to face Lance Lynn, most likely, considering he pitches tonight. And he ain't going to pitch on 3 days rest, if he even pitches at all. Because he might be getting traded. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all I got, guys. But how about that? We got a legit trade that broke during this thing. Colorado, what the heck is this? Colorado is in discussions about a move to the Big 12. And the school has just completed a board meeting and scheduled another for tomorrow to discuss the move. Huh. It's getting out of the Pac-12, going to the Big 12. Okay. I thought this was like related to baseball, but no, it's college. Cal and Stanford need to unite to sell a conference on the Bay Area media market. Wow. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys. And if a trade happens tonight, tomorrow, whenever, I'll go live if possible, and we'll talk about it. So, Dylan Floro, now a Twin. It'll be fun, I'm sure. Yep. This next week or so is going to be fun as heck. I cannot wait. I need the Guardians to make a move, though. I can't stand sitting here watching the Twins make moves, even though it's not a great move at all. I mean, Dylan Floro, Loki stinks. Training camp updates? No, nothing big. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that's going to make a video for every day of training camp. I mean, I would say this: they're looking good. Looking good. Elijah Moore and Deshaun Watson are looking. They're looking like a lethal duo. Can't wait to see those guys in action. Yeah, like I said, if there's any trades that go down, I will definitely make a video or go live, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow for the game. Tanner Bybee against Dylan Cease for now. We'll see if any trades happen. And with that being said, guys, gonna head out and see you all tomorrow then. Just checking Twitter real quick to make sure there's nothing else that I might have missed. I don't think so. Nothing else really big. No. Nothing else. All right, guys. I'm Crazy Dog. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you all tomorrow for game 1 against the White Sox. Hopefully we can go out there and win another series. So I will see you all tomorrow. Just waiting to see if there's any more news. Nothing else. All right. Marlins are trading Floro for Lopez. What does that smell? Stink! It stinks. It stinks. Oh, Lars Nootbaar homer. For a future Guardian. Yeah. I don't think he'll be a Guardian, but I bet you a Cardinal will be a Guardian at some point. Call them the Cardinals. Please get me good players. What if like the Guardians respond to that Floro trade by going out and getting like Cody Bellinger? That's a cute little Floro. Watch us get Cody Bellinger. Yeah. We will counter your Dylan Floro with a Cody Bellinger. Yo, that would set me off. I would be all over the place. I'd be, oh my God, we got Cody Bellinger. Oh my God. I would jump right on stream and I'd be like, guys, we got Cody Bellinger. Oh my God. That would be fun, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately, because I don't think Cody's going to come here. I don't think we're in the business to trade for rentals. Even though he's not really a rental, because I think he has an option, but still, he could just be a rental. But yeah, of course, after that series coming up, we have Houston on the road, and that's where we will be spending the deadline season. First game of the series is actually in Houston, too. And that is, first game of the series against Houston is on the 31st, right? No, is it on the 1st? Oh, it's on the 31st. Second game of the series against Houston is on deadline day. And just a reminder, I will be live on the deadline day, probably for the final hour or so. Probably go live, depending on the vibe. If there's like stuff that's cooking, like if the Guardians are making a trade, like I did a couple years ago with Mike Clevenger, if the Guardians make a trade, I will go live. I mean, it just so happened to work out so well a couple years ago when we traded Clevenger. I went live for the trade, and the news really, like the trade became official. Like the full package came out just as I was really gonna go live originally. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay live. Now, of course, this year I'm actually going to have a guest on with me. My guy JB Taylor from Walk Off Sports Talk. I was on his channel earlier for D-backs guards. He is going to be coming on my channel for the trade deadline. So hopefully we have chaos. I want chaos. And also, as I learned, be wary of fake reporter accounts. I got duped again by a fake Ken Rosenthal because for a second I forgot I don't get notifications for some reason. So, for those guys, so should have known. Oh well, people are trying to get clicks and get interactions. By the way, against Kopech, the Guardians haven't really done anything. Only Straw has an RBI, ironically, against him. But against Savale, of course, Tim Anderson has 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Benintendi has a homer and 3 RBIs. Jimenez has 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Robert Jr. has a homer and 2 RBIs, and then Moncada has 2 RBIs. Literally, most of those guys could be gone by the time these games happen. You just never know. I mean, heck, for all I know, I end this stream, Guardians could make a trade. You never know when a trade is going to pop off. That's low-key why I'm stalling, because I'm trying to see if anything happens. But I don't think we're going to see anything right now. I could just see Antoinetti watching my stream thinking, come on, dude, end this stream. I want to break this trade. Then the other GMs in the other line like, did he end it yet? Like, no, he's still going. He's stalling, trying to break the trade news. It's like a standoff. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end this. I'm stalling. Sorry, guys. I've been going for about 50 minutes. And, yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Guardians White Sox Game 1. Should be a fun series. Hopefully, let's take the series and make things very interesting for the final series of the year coming up later on. But like I said, if we make a trade, depending on how big it is, I'll go live. If it's a smaller trade, I might just make a video. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. I'm going to get me something to eat for dinner because I'm starving. And I will see you all tomorrow. Go Guardians. Big Series W. And I'm going to end this with a little something. I don't think I'm going to get copyrighted because this isn't a monetized stream. But something I discovered. Aliens. It's a dancing alien. Can you actually hear the alien? Or I gotta see this real quick. I'm testing something out. I'm not gonna get demonetized because this thing is monetized, so I'm not making any money off this stream. No, this alien's getting lit. So yeah, essentially, if I have to leave camera for a minute or two, I'll just have the dancing alien pop up. I gotta see if I can hear this. I'm getting like no service. What's going on here? I'm getting like no service from my phone right now. It tells me SOS. Boy, stop it. I can't hear it. Of course, there's no words. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna. There's no words. It's just the beat. If you can identify that song, that the aliens dancing to, if you can identify the song or the artist, I'll give you some respect for that. But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to end some streams from now on, maybe. Dancing Martian. Yeah. I love it, right? Or maybe if we hit a home run, I'll just have the Martian come up and start dancing. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Go Guardians. And I'm out. We're officially in trade watch season, people. Why do I have a feeling we're not going to do anything again? Although it's different this year because we got media members who are very up close with the organization saying big changes are coming. And I've seen an awful lot of stuff from articles talking about us. It's been quiet. But it's that quiet where it's like something could be happening really soon. You know? Guess we'll just have to sit back and wait and see what happens. So if I hear any updates, again, I'll let you guys know. But until then, see y'all tomorrow. Go Guardians. I'm out. Bye-bye. Go Guards. Yeah. J-Ram is back. Bro, if J-Ram goes on this nice little power surge all of a sudden. I did say he was in a bit of a swinging slump, right? He wasn't in one of those bona fide slumps where he couldn't do a damn thing. He was hitting the ball that just wasn't going anywhere. Today he hits 2 homers. I think he might be back low-key. Let's see what he does in one of his favorite places to play in Chicago. I'd love to see him go off again, torture them again, because that's what he loves to do. He loves to torture the AL Central. And I'm so glad we brought him back. We extended him. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Guardians. Yeah. We're 500. Yeah. Let's get over 500 now. Yeah. By the way, how'd the big dogs of Ohio do, Dashy? Oh, wait. That's right. They stink. Crazy dog, why do you always bring up that guy? Because he pisses me off. I'm like a little troll, just be stabbing at him in the side. I'm a thorn in his side. I'm a thorn in his side. Because, it's funny. Dude literally tried to come at us for losing to the Brewers. We lost 2 of 3. They're 3-10 against the Brewers. Yeah. Just don't. Just don't. But yeah, see you guys, Eric. See you, Eric. Bye. Bye now. Before I keep talking, I gotta stop this. I end the stream practically and I just keep talking. I won't stop. I could literally just keep going, but I'm not going to. Because my stomach is going to start eating away on itself, and then I'm going to just fall over and pass out. And you're going to be like, crazy dog? Crazy dog? You there? Yo, is he good? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. All right, guys. I'm going to get something to eat. I am starving. Yeah. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Go Guardians. Yeah. We're right on the heels of the damn Twins. I hope this team doesn't see this little surge and decide, nah, we're not going to make no moves. This is a low-key flawed roster. There's a couple holes that you could fill. Don't be fooled by the surge that you're seeing. We still could add. I fear that's what's going to happen. They're going to be fooled, and they're thinking, oh, the roster's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. See what happens. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah, I've literally ended this stream 5 times.